Dialogue or a conversation, it's a matter of practical on the ground. We ask you, you produce, then you pass.
Drawing a hard, uncompromising line for the sake of border management. But this roadblock, one of many along the N1 South, has revealed a worrying factor. Individuals found here after passing through the official border post with fake COVID-19 certificates.
There are many cases. If you remember, yesterday morning, we were able to count what happened on the 1st and the 2nd, around more than 18 cases, fraudulent cases, that were picked up at the border post. We're here with the Minister of Home Affairs, and we've picked up, this is one of the examples that I'm talking about. They come with a nicely printed, with a letterhead that has been, whether it has been fraudulently obtained or they've designed it, we don't know.
The holder of the certificate unable to explain how the tests were conducted in Zimbabwe.
How did they test you? How did they test you?
While law enforcement authorities continue to round up people crossing the borderline illegally, the problem persists.
Inkinga thina sinayo la ukuthi siyahlupheka bese sisuka le siye South Africa hayi ngoba sithanda akekho umuntu ongathanda ukuhlala ezweni lakhe akekho umuntu ongathanda ukuhlala nomzali wakhe silana ngoba siyahlupheka sithi siyozama impilo nathi sikwazi ukusiza abazali bethu.
Acknowledging the lack of a fail-safe strategy against bribery, the Limpopo government says it has ways to discourage the acts.
We have driven on the borderline and we have seen the holes. We then anticipate more people coming in. So if you have got a team that says, today I did not see anyone, then you know that team is already on the public health. Then we are able to intervene. But because we are dealing with human capital and human beings, the only way we can be able to arrest it within ourselves now is to keep on changing our teams and making sure that we give them enough support to be able not to sell the country but to protect it.
But what about the Zimbabwean side?
I'm told by the army, and there's no reason I shouldn't believe it. I understand when the army now arrived here, there were dinges there. I don't know whether we didn't see them because we were with them, which they took away immediately. But there was the army there. The army of the other side was there, was with them. So you can connect the dots, because they should have chased them away and said don't cross illegally. But it looks like they helped them. What is painful is that I can't say it's a policy of another government. It's just corruption.
Ultimately, the minister says there's a long-term border management plan.
The long-term plan, as you know, for the past 10 years, South Africa has been, the parliament has been debating to enact a bill on border management authority, to establish it. That bill has been passed, assented to by the president. He has just signed proclamation. One of the proclamations allowed us to hire a commissioner, temporarily until the post is advertised and the president appoints a commissioner for border management. We need that. We need a commissioner who wakes up every day and do border management.
With Zimbabwe going into a hard lockdown, scenes of more Zimbabweans crossing the border in desperate search for food as they did in the first lockdown are anticipated. The multidisciplinary law enforcement operations here at the South Africa-Zimbabwe borderline have kicked off to some level of success. And the flowing Limpopo River has been welcomed as a deterrent, discouraging those who want to cross illegally. However, on the other side of this riverbank, it is alleged that the lack of tight security there may be one of the loopholes dealing a blow to South Africa's border security. For Newzroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Hitekani Magwedze on the Limpopo River.